This is Tinsley, Salty Abandon, and Salty Quickie with an update. This is day 2 of various installations, including the Windlass. So let's start with the helm. This is the back of my chart plotter, my Garmin. So this is the rocker switch I have now. So excited. So I can easily, with my right hand, put this down while I'm operating the throttle there, so I can drop the anchor or raise the anchor right there from the helm. He's still running lines and everything, but most of the work's done with the lines, and I'll show you that in a minute. Let's go to the bow. One more thing about the chart plotter. So he had all this apart, running wires up through here all the way into here, and while he had all that open, I asked him to connect my autopilot to my chart plotter so it'll work together, because I've never had that. I've heard about it and I knew it could be done, so he knew exactly how to do that. So we're in the process. So he's already run the necessary wires up here for that, and then there'll be some wires to connect to the control panel, which is down in here. Let's go to the bow. Okay, so we have the Windlass and it's now installed. We have the teak. I never did treat it or anything, I just didn't have time. So I'm going to be treating this with 5 coats, and my guy that is does all my teak, he's going to come do like 1 coat, show me how, and I'm going to finish it off because it's going to be over time. This is the down foot switch. This is the up foot switch. Kind of have it out of the way a little bit because of this. This area I want to keep clear for walking around, but also for, this is where I put my life raft when I'm making a crossing. Now we've got some repairs coming. So this is left over from when the manual winch was here. So we've got a hole there, and a hole there. And we've put 5200 in there to keep it from leaking, and I have someone coming to do some gel coat work for me because I've got some cracks, pretty long one there. I've sealed them with creeping crack cure in the meantime, so here, right here. So while he's here, he's going to address that. Also, I'm going to be ordering the chain and the road, because this chain's too big to work with this Windlass. So I need 1/2 inch chain. I've got all the specs and everything from the manual, and I'd like to ask some of you guys, do you go with 3 strand or 8 plat? You can use either one. 6 millimeter, I think that's a 1/2 inch. So I've got 45 feet of chain. So I'm thinking do about the same with the chain and at least 200 or 200 feet of road. So if you have any ideas about, whether it's 8 plat or 3 strand, I'd love to hear it and why. Okay, now we're here at the instrument panel. So the breaker, I wanted the breaker here because this is where everything is for the Windlass. So we're going to take this out, this 12-volt plug. I'm going to put that right here, right there, and then put the breaker right there. Be real easy to do. He's also going to remount this. I got some broken screws there. So he's going to remount my little speaker, even though I never use it. I always use my Bluetooth speaker. It sounds way better. He's run all the wires and everything through here. The battery wire went underneath here and out, and the engine room, it's right under here. The battery wires underneath in the engine room there. Here you can see the wires being run to the bow. They're not all tucked in yet because he's got to do some work on the other end, and it's not all pulled tight yet. We had some wires that went under there. This is the V-berth, and this is the switch for the, I guess, the foot switches. I'm may be saying the wrong thing. So this is my anchor locker. This is for the wiring that to run all the way to the battery for the foot switches. And here's all the different wires he's going to finish tomorrow. And then here's, so there's I thought there was 4 there. I think there's another one stuck up there. So this is all going to be done tomorrow. This is my alternator that he's installing. I've beefed up. I just ordered the most amps in an alternator that I can get for my engine. And I think it's 90, but I have to look. But that's going to make my whole power management situation even better. So he's going to get all this rest of this stuff done tomorrow. So we got to finish attaching all the wires. He's got to attach the wires that he ran from the Garmin to the control box for the autopilot, and he's got to finish tacking all this stuff, and we've gotten a good bulk of it done, and I'll still have some work to do, like getting the chain in the road and getting the fiberglass fixed, and it's all going to be looking good. I do like to have a nice boat, so I don't want to have, you know, patching and everything. So it's late. It's you can see on my new clock, it's 10 to 10 Central Time. And it's been a long day, and I'm heading home. Be back tomorrow. It should be all done. Salt, except for the chain and the road. Salty Bannon out.